Where is any of this 81 doll hairs?
What is going on? What is going on?
Today, prices for groceries are some of the highest that most of us have ever seen in our lifetimes. The dramatic inflation and rising cost of food is the most harmful to all of us because we need to eat, right? So today I wanted to take a look at some real life examples on social media of where people are getting hit the hardest with their food bills. And I also want to use this as an opportunity for all of us to brainstorm and share ideas of how we can all combat the inflated price of groceries regardless of where you live.
Y'all, groceries done got freaking expensive. Just this little bit, mainly for like this weekend, $215. That's all I got. Just this right here. I don't even eat that much. This is just like mainly for my kids and stuff. But these prices are ridiculous. These eggs were like $9 and something. Freaking crazy. That bag of pizza rolls,
Wow.
$6 and something.
That's actually cheap.
I mean, are you kidding me right now? It makes you not even want to eat that much because you ain't got the money to go buy more groceries.
I'm telling you right now, those chips that are sitting over off to the side, those 3 bags of chips alone were probably $20. Chips was one of the things that we realized was so much more expensive. So now if we buy chips ever, we usually go to Dillon's, which is our Kroger. I know the Kroger chain has different things like Fred Meyer, and it has Dillon's, and it has just regular old Kroger. Our Kroger store is called Dillon's. So Dillon's will often do chips on sale when they do like a big holiday event like 4th of July, Memorial Weekend, Super Bowl, and they'll put chips pretty cheap, maybe, $2.50 a bag, $3 a bag, and that's when we will buy things like tortilla chips that we will eat the most. We don't really snack on chips anymore. We've actually switched to popcorn, so that's a little bit of a tip for you guys. I know that microwavable popcorn is also getting pretty expensive. We just do regular old popcorn kernels and we just pop them on the stove. That has been our new snack of choice. We do not snack on chips anymore. We have switched to popcorn. It's a lot cheaper. It's also a lot healthier for you, especially if you use something like avocado or coconut oil, as opposed to any vegetable or seed oils. But overall, $215 is pretty outrageous, in my opinion, for her grocery trip. I mean, I do see some convenience foods in there, but my God, almost $9 for eggs. That is obscene.
I just spent $41 on 3 items at a small town grocery store in Washington State. You guys want to see? You guys want to see the 3 items I got for $41?
Show me.
First, we have the classic case of Diet Coke.
Nope, you can only buy soda when it's on sale now, or just drink water. Like, I love me an ice cold Diet Coke. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love an ice cold Diet Coke. That is like my guilty pleasure drink. I cannot bring myself to buy a 12-pack for $10. I can't do it. I can't do it. So now the only time we buy Diet Coke again is if Dillon's or Kroger is having a sale and we can get it for $5 or under for a 12-pack. And then we ration it. You gotta start rationing things. Like, you can't just eat and drink everything like you can just run out to the store and easily buy it again, because I'm not gonna drink 6 cans of soda in a day at almost $1 a can. It's just not gonna happen. So I do maybe 1 to 2 cans every 4 to 5 days. So I maybe go through 4 cans a week, if that. Mostly 3 cans a week is probably where I'm at. So a 12-pack can last me an entire month.
Next, pull-ups for my daughter.
Yeah, that hurts.
And lastly, I got a pie. $41 for these 3 items. Let me show you the receipt. Look at that, $41.55.
Yep, the 12-pack of soda was $9.99, and it says SM small, so I'm assuming that was the diapers. That was $13.69, and the pie was $15.79. I'm guessing.
$41.55. I also paid 8 cents for this reusable bag because we had to do that in Washington. Obviously, I was looking at the prices like as I was going. I was $10 for the case of pop, like da-da. But in my head, I had these 3 items in my hand. I didn't even have a basket. I had these 3 items in my hand, and I was like, it's gonna be like $25, right? Like, it's gonna be like $25.
Not anymore.
Like, that for the thing, pull-ups, this, $41.55. I was like, okay, for 3 items. I will so enjoy this pie tonight, though.
Right?
Y'all, I'm fucking gagging. I'm outside of the Beaufort Highway Farmers Market. I picked up some stuff for dinner tonight. Why is Cremer for your coffee $6.99? What the fuck is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Y'all.
I dig his vibe. Yeah, no, I mean, and that's the thing too. I personally would prefer to buy a healthier, more organic option, right? Like I would prefer to buy pasture-raised eggs over the other eggs, which I usually get at Sam's Club because it's pretty comparable in price. I can have pasture-raised eggs for the same price as like a standard dozen of eggs at Walmart. I don't personally drink almond milk, but my husband does. We usually go with a less expensive option just because my husband is stingy. But if I was personally drinking the almond milk, I would probably go for a higher quality almond milk. I'd probably pay, you know, close to $5 for almond milk as well. $2 for an avocado. Oh my gosh. I don't personally see the point of getting organic avocados as opposed to just a standard avocado. I think I bought avocados this week for about 65 cents a piece at Aldi. So I don't think I would ever pay $2 for an avocado. Like, that hurts.
I don't know what the right answer is. I don't know what the right answer is come tomorrow. All I do know is that inflation is not going down. The news is straight up lying, which all of us Americans know. But this was a text that I sent back in June to one of my girlfriends. We were talking this summer about how expensive groceries were then. And I was like, oh my God, you guys got to go to Aldi's. Like Aldi's is where it's at. And so I sent them a picture of all the things that I got from Aldi's back in June. It's 4 huge boxes filled to the brim. And I got steak, I got chicken breasts, I got ground beef, I got burgers, fresh burgers, not frozen patties. I got fresh like burger patties to grill. And it was $190. This is what I got today. 4 all these bags. And then obviously like my little drinks and yogurt is out of the bags. Didn't get any. I got 1 thing of meat. I did not get all the meat that I needed. And this is stuff to make for 4 dinners and then obviously lunches and shit like that for my kids. I didn't even get the meat because they didn't have the meat that I needed. So I had to further go to Hy-Vee. But all of this was $300. $110 more for less things. And I didn't even get any meat. I had to go spend $80 at Hy-Vee to get ground beef, some beef stew meat, a couple things of potatoes, and like sour cream. I cannot spend almost $400 a week on groceries. Like,
where does she live? That's okay. Like I could probably get that much stuff at Aldi for around $150, $160. Like that's usually how many bags and things that I will have if I spend that much money, but almost $300 for that? I want to know where she lives.
When I just spent $300 on 5 items of grocery, and the cashier said, would you like to donate? Ma'am, unless it's me and my kid's name that's on that paperwork, no. In what world do y'all believe that?
Yeah, and that's annoying too. So people nowadays are feeling the tighter and tighter restriction of their pocketbooks whenever they go purchase things for their own family, whether it's food or hygienic products, or even things like filling up your gas tank, right? The idea that they are asking you to donate at that same time, read the room. No. I do think the idea of the tips and the donates at every single checkout now, I do think it is a bit much, mostly because it feels tone deaf. I think by now, everybody has had enough of feeling squeezed, right? I feel like we all feel squeezed every single day. I always feel like someone is trying to stick their grubby little fingers into our pocketbooks and purses. And so it feels very tone deaf to ask if we want to tip when there was really no service provided, right? Like if we go to a counter and order something, we're asked if we want to tip. If we go buy groceries at the grocery store, we're asked if we want to donate. Read the room. No. We really don't. We really don't want to donate. We want to keep all the money that we can to take care of our own families. Am I right?
Help me figure this out. Look at my card.
Before you keep watching the rest of the video, look at my cart. Tell me how much you think
It's a good looking cart.
This
She's
is
got
my
good
cart.
stuff in there. I'm gonna guess
I'm one of
330.
those people that when it comes to necessities, like food, especially if I'm not eating out, like, I don't look at the price tag. And I mean, it's for my babies too, you know? This store is absolutely packed. Okay, did you guess how much my cart is?
I'm gonna say 330.
We're heading to check out, so hurry up and put your guesses
Except I don't know
in the
what store
comments,
she's in.
'cause I am so curious. I'm thinking, write your guess first, but I'm thinking at least 400.
Really?
Because food is so expensive nowadays. Because why? And I'm picking up one last juice. Because why not? We are checking out, bro. This is crazy. It cost 200 and we still got all this left. Are you ready for the total? $413. And this nice man is helping me right here. And guess what? I tried to do half on my card, half on Trevor's. I used my card first. Something told me to put his first, and they charged the whole thing on my card. So, happy husband. Real question is, did you guess right? Yo, my.
Show you the prices at this grocery store to make you feel better about your prices at your grocery store.
Show me. Make your own. Nope. No. Nope. 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 No,
This
thank
stuff
you.
doesn't have prices. Same with the milk. There's no prices.
No price. Wow. That's good cheese, though. Nope. 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 Wow. 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 Nope. Nope. Wow. So a common theme that I have noticed in a lot of these videos is the prices of stuff that is really, really expensive is all convenience foods, right? You don't need to buy frozen garlic bread. You really don't. You can literally buy a loaf of French bread, whether it's at Walmart or Aldi, or make your own. You can usually get a loaf of French bread in the $1.50, $2 price range and just use some butter and toast it at home. Those pre-made garlic toasts are so damn expensive, especially if you're getting the name brand. Now I know at Dollar Tree you can find some cheaper ones, but there's no reason to do that. A lot of these convenience foods are even more expensive and they're not as good for you. They're full of preservatives, they're full of crap. You're paying for the convenience when you can make a similar item a lot cheaper. It just takes a little bit more time and preparation and plan ahead. A lot of it is also stuff that you don't necessarily need, like you don't need brownies. I mean, you really don't. Yes, it's almost $6 for a box of a really nice brand brownie mix, but you don't really need brownies. You get what I'm saying?
Are y'all spending on groceries? Because $492 on groceries without food stamps is crazy work. Let's go grocery shopping for me and my 6 kids. I hope I can stay under budget. I go soft about $5. Do y'all remember these? This is all I ate growing up. $598? Ridiculous. What do you do when you're done all you can?
Grocery price insanity has reached an entirely new level that I didn't even know was possible. Check this out.
Look at these perfectly normal, non-organic strawberries. How much do they cost? Oh my God, over $1 per strawberry.
What? What?
Okay, we have to go grocery shopping, as you can see. I'm literally about to have a panic attack. How much do you think this is so far?
Mom, go for you. And we got my stuff on the bike.
And then we have stuff on her little tiny bike over there. Oh my goodness.
I have no idea. I'm gonna guess
Low budget.
$2.50.
Okay, the eggs. The $20 eggs.
Oh wait, she's at Walmart. I thought she said she was at Aldi.
This used to be $8, and now they're, yeah.
$484 for that cart.
I just went to the grocery store and I ended up having to pay $50 out of pocket. So I'm telling her like that I have to call the food stamp people and tell them that they're not giving me enough money. So she asked me how much are they giving me. I said $500. She gonna hang up on me talking about they ain't giving you shit else because you got an infant. I don't care if I have an infant. $500 is not enough.
Okay. Unpopular opinion. Just because what you want to buy is more than what your assistance will allow, that doesn't mean that you deserve to get more money. I mean, let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with me. I think $500 a month for one adult and an infant is more than enough. Just because you had to pay $50 out of pocket because you went over that budget, that doesn't mean that they're going to give you more money. Just because you spent over $500 does not mean that they don't give you enough money. It means you just need to shop better. That's what I think.
I remember when $200 of grocery used to go in the trunk. Now you could take them little 3 bags and put it in the passenger seat. Matter of fact, you could drive with them bitches on your lap. Y'all think people doing intermittent fast because they want to lose weight? Nah. We doing that shit because that's one less meal we got to eat during the day.
That's not wrong. I don't typically eat until later in the afternoon, and I'll do like a really late lunch and then maybe just like a snack-ish for dinner, or I will just skip lunch entirely and just eat dinner. Most of the time, it's just because I'm busy and I have a lot of things going on, and stopping to actually make a meal is just doesn't fit into my schedule, but it really does help saving on groceries. The whole intermittent fasting thing, I truly believe it's not just for your health, but intermittent fasting is also for saving on your grocery budget. She's not wrong.
There is no greater symbol of inflation in this country right now than the egg. The rising price of that oval object came up dozens of times in the battle for the Oval Office.
So it got our attention today when that most American of institutions, Waffle House, hit customers with, wait for it, an egg fee. 50 cents an egg.
It's the avian flu that's driving up the cost of eggs, and now more inflationary pressure.
Grocery price is so bad right now. I'm at my parents' house, and I'm stealing eggs. First of all, when they get money to be buying shit like this, organic pasture, I'm not going to take none of these eggs, though.
Honestly, like I said, a lot of organic and pasture-raised eggs can be found cheaper, if not the same price as regular eggs. I think every time I go to Sam's Club, I will get pasture-raised eggs. I get an 18 count for $6 and something cents. Now, again, I do live in the Midwest. I am in the state of Kansas, but you could see Aldi has a dozen just regular standard old eggs for $5 a dozen, just $5 a dozen. And if I go to Sam's Club, I can get pasture raised 18 for like $6 something or $7. That is cheaper. So I think that's also another reason why some people are starting to switch to more organic, or people are starting to, find people that have backyard chickens and they are buying eggs for $4 a dozen because it's cheaper than the grocery store. It can be cheaper to get pasture raised or organic eggs depending on where you look. It's wild.
Okay, this has to be a joke. So you can see clearly that a lot of these bags are like $3 to $6, right? $3 to $6. My husband likes one of these cereals, just one. You'll never guess how much that one is. $10. Look at this, $5.47. Then this one down here, $7.98. It is literally the most expensive cereal here.
I'm just gonna say it. It's also probably the least healthy one. Did you notice that? The most expensive cereal on that shelf is probably the least healthiest one. It is the most sugary. That sucker is Fruity Dino Bites with marshmallows. Like, they all probably are insanely unhealthy. They all probably have crazy amounts of sugar and food dyes. But of all of these that I can see, I personally suspect that the Fruity Dino Bites with the marshmallows are the most unhealthy cereal in that entire section. And those suckers are the most expensive. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. Let me know what you think.
While everybody trying to find a sale and a clearance for the holidays, I just want to know when them chicken wings going on sale? Huh? When them...
Look at her dog's hair. Her dog matches her hairstyle. I could love it.
Y'all see this? $7 for orange juice.
Ooh.
Those oranges better be from the Garden of Eden. You hear me?
Yep.
God, if you listen, help! I can't take it no more. God, if you listen, help! I can't take it no more.
Sometimes you gotta laugh, because if you don't laugh, you'll cry. Let me know down in the comment section, what tricks do you have for combating grocery inflation? I'm excited to see what everybody has to say down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. If you like videos like this and want to see more of them, make sure to hit the thumbs up before you leave. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already. Ring that notification bell. That way you're notified whenever I post my next video. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.